We've got our latest drop from Chel Week with 3 new event items and a brand new line combination that we can activate, as well as new Fresh Ice event players. Let's take a look. Now, our 3 new Chel Week player items are the 82 Matt Rempe, George the Rock, and Ty Domi. And probably more importantly, there is a new line combination in the ability points section, where if you get a Ranger, Oiler, and Toronto Maple Leaf on the line, you will get +5 to your ability point pool, which is pretty impactful. Now, something to note, they are all 3 Canadians as well. So if you don't already have that line chemistry in use, you can combine that and give yourself 8 AP for just having that line if you're able to collect those 3 players or any Ranger, Oiler, and Leaf. Now, taking a look at Ty Domi, the 5'10", 213-pound right-handed winger, has Specialist Spark Plug with 84 speed, 83 excel, and 84 agility. His shot accuracy is pretty rough in the mid to high 70s, as are his hand stats, but he does have 89 body checking, is a pure right-handed winger. Up next, we've got the 82 overall George the Rock. It's 6'4", 253. The right-handed winger comes with Specialist Big Rig, only 80 speed, 81 excel, and 80 agility. Does have 93 balance, and again, his shot accuracy is quite low. His hand stats are all below 80, but his body checking is 79. Again, a pure right-handed winger. However, he can be paired with a German and a Canadian, and you can get a +1 overall boost to him if you are able to get George the Rock. And then lastly, we've got Matt Rempe at 82 overall, the right-handed center at 6'9", 255. He comes with Specialist Truculence. Again, the size and Truculence makes him just a devastating combo. However, his speed is at 82 and acceleration is at 81, 92 balance, as well as 90 shot power. But again, his accuracy is absolutely brutal. His deking is all below 80, but his body checking is at 90, and his face-off rating is at 79. I wouldn't recommend it, but if you were desperate for center, you could play him there. Now, if he is paired with an American and another New York Ranger, he can get +1 overall, meaning that he can go up to 83 speed, 82 excel, but still quite low. Now, our other content drop is 6 new Fresh Ice player items, highlighted by the 83 Chris Kreider. There are a lot of line combination implications with some of these cards. Now, let's start first with Chris Kreider. You can only get this card via packs, so you won't be able to create him, and he is obviously one of the more sought-after cards now because of the 3 Anaheim Duck 2 overall boost. At 6'3", 230, the left-handed winger comes with Specialist Unstoppable, which is one of my favorite X factors early on. It allows you to reverse hit like you could in NHL 25. It's hilarious. He's got 87 speed, 85 excel, and then mid-80s skating stats for agility, balance, and endurance. But again, if you get that +2 overall boost for 3 Anaheim Ducks together, he's got 89 speed, 87 excel, as well as a shot that's all in the mid to high 80s, and same with his hand stats. He's got 85 body checking, just a really strong left-handed winger, and this should bring down the base Chris Kreider price. So if you are desperate to find 3 Anaheim Ducks and you're looking to get the base Chris Kreider, it probably brings his price down a little bit. Next, we've got the 81 overall John Gibson with Specialist dialed in. At 6'2", 214, he has 85 speed and 84 aggression. Again, I'm not really sold on the high aggression goaltenders. They've always been pretty rough, especially online. And John Gibson only being 6'2", there's just far better options that you can go out if you're looking for a goalie to use online. Now, if you pair him with a Swedish backup goaltender or vice versa, or an LA King, you can get +2 overall for the Sweden-Detroit combo or +1 overall for the USA LA King combo. I wouldn't really focus on that for goaltenders, but it is there if you are able to acquire them. Next up, we've got Henry Jokiharju, which is a huge card when it comes to line combinations. At 6'2", 200, the right-handed defenseman comes with Specialist Stick 'em Up. Now, I'll be honest with you, stick checking has been god-awful in my experience so far. Just unable to poke anything off, even if you're in position and actually hit the puck. I think it's due to low attributes, so Stick 'em Up might help. It might not. I'm not really sure. But 85 speed, 84 excel, and agility is good, not great. However, when you consider that you can pair him with Zdeno Chara, you can get a +2 overall boost, and it is a righty-lefty combo, so it really helps out the players that took the hero Zdeno Chara. Next up, we've got the 81 Evander Kane at 6'2", 218. He's got Specialist Big Tipper, which, again, has been one of the less sought-after abilities so far. Tip shots without the X Factor ability don't seem to go in nearly at the same clip they used to, but that might, again, be to low hand-eye attributes. So maybe Big Tipper has some play there, but you have to really get them in the right spot. 85 speed, 86 excel is pretty usable. His shot is in the mid-80s as well, and he has 87 body checking, which is nice. Eric Hall is up next, and finally, another card that has Specialist Quick Draw. One of my favorite abilities over the last few years will give you a massive advantage in the face-off dot. On top of that, in NHL 26, it'll actually allow you to pull off a skill-based one-timer right off the draw. Now, he only has an 82 for a face-off rating, but Quick Draw should help alleviate going up against higher face-off rating players. He does have 89 speed and 84 excel, but only 77 endurance, so something to watch out for there, but definitely a good maybe third or fourth line center when you absolutely need to win a draw. And then lastly, we've got the 79 overall Scott Morrow. At 6'2", 210, the right-handed defenseman comes with Specialist Quick Pick, which has been a very good ability so far. It really allows you to intercept pretty much anything around you. He has 85 speed, 86 excel, 82 agility, so pretty good skater. Only 75 defensive awareness. Guys, it is very tough to intercept anything with that low defensive awareness, but hopefully Quick Pick can make up for it. Maybe it does. He does have good size and good skating, but at 79, that's pretty tough with defensive awareness down there. I really wouldn't want to trust that. Now, if you're looking to try and get Haula or Morrow, don't forget that you can do the 79 overall Fresh Ice set by trading in 3 77 overall players. I would not trade in 78 overall players because those can be traded in with the Chel Week event, so hold off 78s, but if you have a few untradeable 77s, throw them in here if you want to try and get Eric Haula or Morrow. If you're looking for Gibson, Yoki Haru, or Evander Kane, you can take a shot at them by doing 3 79 to 80 overall Fresh Ice event items. Again, you're not guaranteed to get any of them. You could get any of the other 81 overalls, but specifically, if you're looking to get a partner for Zdeno Chara and you're going to make a Master Set player item anyways, you might as well see if you can get Yoki Haru out of this set. Now, don't forget to keep collecting your daily event pack from the Fresh Ice tab in the store. You want to make sure you're getting as many collectibles as you can. You can also pull some stuff with that extra pull, but usually it's just going to be a jersey. If you are not going to be able to make a Master Set player item, you can see how many you've got if you've done all the objectives and wild card, and you're just not going to be able to actually get to another 81 overall Fresh Ice player. I would recommend throwing all of your collectibles into this 75 and above untradeable set. Once the event is done, if it works anything like 25, you'll just lose the ability to use those collectibles. So throw as many as you can into the 75 and above overall set for future releases. And then if you have one extra or a few extra, just throw it in this untradeable 75 overall set. But just make sure you use your collectibles if you're not going to be able to get an 81 overall Fresh Ice player again. All right, that's going to do it for today's content. Tomorrow, we will get our third Chel Week drop. It looks to be happening at 5 p.m. Eastern time with the other content for the week. So make sure you tune into that, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.